is the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whitaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whitaker moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whitaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whitaker was able to manage that over the course of 2 very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whitaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. So Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy and his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer and much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him when he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style member, back in the octagon. Tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whitaker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Well, I might need to borrow that inhaler, DC, before we get through this one. Round 1 is underway between Robert Whitaker and Israel Adesanya. Whitaker was born in New Zealand, but he claims Australia, and of course Adesanya trying to come up large for the Kiwis here tonight.
And Adesanya has taken offense to that because he loves New Zealand. He cannot understand how Whitaker, who was born there, doesn't represent the country. He has an opportunity to really stick it to Robert tonight in this fight.
There's the leg kick, that one checked by Robert Whitaker. All right, early round action here, and Whitaker wasted no time finding a home for that high kick.
Well, it's one of his great shots, right? He does a good job of setting up, making you rotate into the side that he wants to throw. He throws that beautiful high kick. He has done that since he was on the Ultimate Fighter Smashes.
Israel Adesanya gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave a mark. Big land there. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Adesanya.
Was able to get that one blocked.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the... Oh, no! He's in trouble.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Under 2 minutes here to go in round one.
Let's work. You need to work.
Oh, single collar tie here. Throws the tee. Checks the leg kick. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
For the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready.
Second round here.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display.
Out of range with that kick attempt. Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg. Just misses with the straight right. Good defensive vision to block that punch. Slips the punch nicely there. 38 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Well, not necessarily the efficiency you'd be looking for, landing with 36% accuracy against Robert Whitaker. 2 minutes have gone by. Oh, doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Oh, nice calf kick there by Robert Whitaker. Every strike you would want in your arsenal as a world-class mixed martial arts striker, Robert Whitaker has, and that's one he's added to the repertoire over the last few fights. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be... Oh!
Well, it didn't take long. You see the signs of bruising on the outside of that lead leg. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
That's it. Let's go. Finish strong.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. And he counters with a left hand. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Swing and a miss by Robert Whitaker. All right, well, he told us in the fighter meeting he didn't want to be known for his toughness. And yet again, here we are talking about him absorbing a bunch of damage to that thigh.
Well, he's having to rely on it. Once again, it's become his calling card. And when you are known to be tough, that's a problem. You got to be more technical. Right now, he needs to find a way to change his fight. Because if it continues to play out the way that it has to this point, he's going to get finished.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Slips the punch. Oh, big left hook there. Just misses there with the left. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Just over 3 minutes to go. And both guys really throwing with authority. And just missed. Oh! And blocks the shot there. Not there. So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. With conviction to the body.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Well, as my favorite.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Back to the feet now.
Nice target change with him attacking the body.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to this.
Oh!
Goes down again!
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Adesanya getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Just a slip there. Huge elbow hit.
This is such a crazy fight.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over. And gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Swing and a miss with that punch by Adesanya. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt.
Whitaker gets hit by that leg kick.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Whitaker gets caught by that straight punch there.
Look at that.
Oh, this could be over soon. He's having his way with him here.
That was nice.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Whitaker's in half guard now.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, I'm not sure if that is crimson or purple, whatever the shade. Another bruising calf kick lands flush.
I can't believe he came in here this unprepared to address this attack, and now he's paying for it.
Oh! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last style bender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will